This is like the fourth time I've tried to make this video. Keep on getting interrupted. Just an update on the dam and how the tractor engine repair is going. And other things happening. The day before I left last time, the dam with the melting going on was overflowing. I took the drain pipe out, or the extension pipe out for the drain to make the dam empty. The next morning I came out and the dam was at capacity. Even with the extension pipe out, it was melting and the rain was coming down so hard. I got back a couple days ago and put the extension pipe back in. Everything was cooled off again, and for the first time the pond actually froze. I don't even know if you could call it a pond, but we'll call it a pond. The pond froze before it got to the top. It was really cold that night, and the spring was still putting water in, but it couldn't get above the ice, so it found and made a hole below the dam. Not a big one, but enough to drain out what water was coming in. I put my foot through the ice to crack a hole in it, and the water rose eventually up to the top of the drain pipe. It's still coming through the hole underneath the dam, or however it's finding its way underneath the dam. So I don't know. I guess the only solution to really fix the dam would be to take what's there out or dig under it and put some temporary supports under it, eventually leaving them in and then concreting down into the ground. Don't know if it means that much to me to put that much work into something, or just leave it the way it is, and whatever it is, it is. But anyway, so yesterday, every winter, me and my daughter take a walk back to the river on our property, and it's about half a mile, almost a kilometer back there. And we only do it in the winter because we have bears around here, and I don't feel like confronting a bear in the woods. And this time of year, there are no bears around because they're hibernating. And with the winter, all the trees have no leaves, and it's easier to follow the path that was made between mine and another person's property. It's starting to get overgrown after 13 years, even during the winter, but you can still walk the path during the winter as long as the pine trees don't have too much snow on them and their branches are drooping down. The path was a complete, I had about 5-10 centimeters of snow on it, but underneath it was all ice, and it was all at weird angles because of the trees collecting a lot of the snow and then melting, but where the snow fell onto the ground, it was there, so you had lots of undulations that were ice and lots of slipping and stuff going on. When you come to the end of the path next to the river, it's a pretty big cliff down to the river, but there's always a path that goes on to the neighbor's property and across our property, but ours goes up the hill, and when we get to the neighbors, it goes, I don't even know if they're neighbors because they don't live there, just the property beside us. It goes down the hill at an angle to the river, and me and my daughter decided to go down it because it's on a pretty open hill and the sun gets to it, so there was no snow, just what snow we had a couple days before, 5 to 10 centimeters, and it's not that bad of a path down there. So we decided to take it down to the river to see what was going on. Lots of deers go down that path, and we walked down it, and of course I found the ice on a particular area and fell flat on my back, turned around somehow and slid down the hill head first on my back, and managed to stop when my left shoulder hit a tree. I have frozen shoulder, which is just when you lift your arm, you can only lift at a certain height, and then it just basically freezes and you can't lift it anymore. It's painful when you try to do it, but not painful when you're sitting like this. But originally it was about 3 years ago that my left shoulder started hurting, and it healed about, well, 98% healed a couple months ago, and my right shoulder started to do it because I wasn't using it and using my left to do most of the stuff I normally do. Anyway, I fell down and hit my left shoulder on that tree that stopped me, and now it is in quite a bit of pain. I don't think I did anything to it other than really badly bruise it, so it should heal up. And I cut my leg on my shin pretty good. Didn't rip the jeans I was wearing or anything, but it put a nice cut in my shin, and it's bruised and swollen, hard to walk on it. And that's that. As far as the engine and the tractor goes, I would love to be out there snow blowing. We were supposed to get 2 to 4 last night. We got about 10 to 15. Nice fluffy snow. That with the storm we had a couple days before I got home. There's a fair amount of snow out there, probably 6 inches or so. And there's spots in the driveway that are drifted probably over a foot. I would love to be out there snow blowing right now and making a video of that. And but it is brutally cold and brutally windy out there right now. Last time I was home, we got quite a bit of snow. I ended up shoveling it, but it melted in all that rain and high temperatures. The little dog can't stay away. Anyway, so I would love to be out there doing it. And an update on the tractor engine is that dogs are going crazy, just like the small video I shot before this one. But the new engine has arrived. I will be doing an unboxing video as soon as I'm done this one and put it up. I get today and tomorrow off, and then I go back on Wednesday. Not sure that I'm going to get it into the tractor. How banged up I am after that fall yesterday. I don't think I could lift this to bring her down. Plus it is so cold and windy outside. I don't know if I want to be laying on the floor of the baby barn trying to put this in. But the unboxing video, I'm going to go over some of the differences between the two motors and the problems I might have trying to get it in to the tractor. That'll be for the next video. hope you enjoyed the update. And we'll get this Briggs & Stratton out. Have a look at her. Have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe.